I think this is where he works. Now, where is he? Oh, there he is. Hey man, it's been a while since we last talked. I know in the last one there were a few flaws, like a big dead space in the middle of the video for some reason. But you know, it's been doing really good. Better than I was expecting. The view counts are actually consistent, so we're back. If you're looking around, you may notice how advanced everything is. Hell, even I got a little bit more dripped up. There's a reason for that. And that's because we made the decision to support the founder of our... And it's a big story, let me tell you. It's really long, but really cool. Really interesting, includes a lot of devastation. Let's talk about it. Alright, so my computer decided to completely fucking die while I was recording, and we're kind of a bit ahead. So let me just try to bring you up to speed here. Pre-Civil War stuff was all the same as the Al Capone video, so go watch that if you haven't already. He usually started with William Murray, but we got rid of him and we replaced him with Charles Lindbergh because, if I remember correctly, he is the way you get to the path that I want to do. See, I got enemies like all around here, so that's going to make the war a lot. Luckily, like my Cynicalist video, I also get a lot of volunteers. I think that I might have the bigger phone with the longest, so maybe we focus on them primarily. Yeah, I think we're going to stick with Grand Battle Plan. Alright, so because of some tomfoolery by Huey Long, we already have advanced a bit into his territory. If it wasn't obvious, the plan at the start was to just defend for as long as possible, since I was surrounded on all sides by enemies. This was a bit tough, but it mostly worked. The Syndicalists and Long may not be at war right now, but eventually they're going to start fighting, and which should give us the opportunity we need to counterattack. They're literally hitting you with everything they have! What the fuck? Why is it so expensive? What the fuck? They are definitely stronger than me in terms of like military factories, but also for some reason they have a factory on tanks. Don't really think that's gonna get them anywhere. Alright, so we haven't advanced too much, but we have captured 2 tiles here in West Virginia, which connects up the supply line, which is really good. Seriously, why are there so many? Bro! I think it's time to actually fucking choose like a plan. Patent would be good in the long term, just like considering what I have in mind for this playthrough. But we need stuff now. So I think it might be best if we maybe go with Almond. Yeah, we'll do Almond. Of course they have fucking airplanes. What direction are you? I have airplanes too. It's like all these divisions right, and we're like, we need to take back this one specific tile. No questions asked. Alright, in terms of casualties, it looks bad, but that's because we intentionally retreated from a lot of territory. These guys, I mean, they're just taking a lot from, like, slamming face first into my lines. These divisions I'm training here, they're going to be for defense against the Federalists once that whole thing runs out. The saving grace of this campaign will be the day that the combined syndicates and Huey Long no longer have their ceasefire. It's like, since they don't have the Syndicalists to worry about, they can just focus on pounding me. Seriously, when will y'all know to give up? Sweden, thank you. Sweden, you're doing so much for the war effort. I gotta appreciate you, man. Oh wait, hold up. Oh, these are my infantry divisions. Hold up. Why do you have so many volunteers? Even Germany and Russia are supporting you, bro. I might have like low-key shot myself in the foot by giving up so much territory. It might have actually been easier maybe. Just like then they would have had a bigger front against me. But I also would have had a bigger front against them. And that would have made me very overstretched. So, yeah. Oh. Alright, our treaty with the Feds has come to an end. And now we're at war. So we're already on the move against the Federalists. And get the fuck up there. Alright, right off the bat, we're actually already seeing some W's. We occupied Richmond, which is a supply hub, and we can still control this railroad, so we can already activate it. We don't need to build a railway like we did in the Federalist video. You're staying there. I said you're staying there! Right now, Huey Long is mostly succeeding because he's, like, locking in on the West. But, like, once his treaty with the CSA runs out, things are going to start changing. Let me tell you. Why do I keep talking like that? No, it's because of the damn Al Capone video. Actually, it looks like we have the most divisions out of all the factions. It's just we're struggling because of all the dudes that the Syndicalists and the Longists are throwing at each other. We've dealt a lot of casualties to the Union just because, like, they keep throwing their dudes at our lines. Same with the Syndicalists, for the most part. We encircled some federal units who barely did anything to us. They might be finally struggling to break through. Oh my god! The annoying thing about Louisiana is that it has a lot of forts, which actually makes the defending easier, especially since it's a marsh. Why are there so many units there, bro? What the fuck? You know, I really don't think we can do an offensive until their ceasefire breaks. Fighting a war on like 10 fronts. And oh, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, okay. I've also noticed I'm researching tanks, which I don't usually do. But again, we're doing, the goal here is technocracy.
My goal is to make a technocracy.
Call me Tommy K. Yeah, let's see how you like getting pounded, huh? I'm thinking maybe we try crossing the river in maybe like Arkansas or Louisiana. Even if the terrain is, kind of shit. Normally I do high priority, but because we literally always need units right now, I have to just like, I can't really do that. And here we go. This is what I've been wanting. Fordlandia. Now isn't that peak? We're the industrial state of Fordlandia. We are a technocracy. That has always been the plan for this video, if that's not obvious. I've had no fucking political power. Can you die already? Thank you, finally. Indiana's secure. We got stable supply for the most part. Overall, we're not doing too bad. So Germany's sending me material aid despite having volunteers in the Union state, who I'm pretty sure is also now getting pushed back because now they have too many enemies. So the supply here is kind of terrible, and that's mainly because the main supply link, the Baton Rouge, is being held by the enemy, and to make matters worse, it has forts. And I forgot to do the traits for this motherfucker. Capturing Baton Rouge would fix all the supply issues we're having down here. Also, apparently we crossed the river here. Alright, we took the Baton Rouge, so now we have supply again. Let's go. And I'm going to kill these units encircled, which includes a German volunteer. I don't know why Germany's sending me equipment. You know, considering who they sent their volunteers to. So I think maybe targeting the Union state will be really good, and especially since we're close to Florida, where not Florida, fucking Texas, where like a lot of their victory points are, like San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, and Houston. They're all really close. I think the last city to capitulate them at their route would be Kansas City. But I think once we occupy the South, we turn attention to the Syndicalists. They took Charleston. Fuck right out of that state right now. We might be able to get a pretty big encirclement of Syndicalist troops here. We took back Charleston. Very good. But yeah, we might be able to encircle a bunch of Syndicalist divisions since the Federalists are moving into Ohio. Let's fucking go. How are y'all defending? You know what? They have the bonus against me right now. I know it. I keep forgetting to research because I'm dumb. I'm sorry. What? Oh, Ukraine left the Reichspakt and now they're getting invaded by Russia. Oh my god, look at all those Syndicalists. Who do I want to focus on? Oh, the United States getting cooked. Let's kill them first. And that's it. They are... Alright, we took a lot of casualties from the United States in particular, but, yeah, they may have taken a little bit more. We might be about to take Washington. We took Washington. Thanks, I guess? I don't know, man. These Germans are giving me mixed messages. Might have to kill them later. The Federalists are so fucking bad that they lost Washington that they immediately reinforced Baltimore with everything they had. Mostly Canadians. I think if I'm going to capitulate them, then yeah, I need to take New York. But that's easier said than done, so it might just be in my best interest to, like... How fucking dare you? Now, of course, one strong unit shows up and immediately everything gets fucked up. Okay, back in there. Yeah, I don't think I can push the feds from here. So yeah, we're gonna focus on the west. Yeah, Dallas might be all we need. How are they winning the battle? Is it just better org? Battle org? No, we're definitely focusing on these guys. I don't know what the problem is. Reinforce with one unit. everything fucks up. Hey, did you guys like Middle Africa? No? I didn't either. Just because the AI is run by... The AI is all idiot! I think it's because, like, I don't know, like, maybe Marines have better defense or something? But armored Marines? The fuck? It's like 3 units, including an Austrian volunteer! Wait, yeah. The Minutemen, they don't cook, they get cooked. Just like they did just now. And now Germany's sending me volunteers. Thank you. Alright, the Union State is down. They're the first faction defeated. I'm not really sure who to focus on next. Maybe just like damaging the Pacific states as much as I can, like preemptively. 1939 just got started. We're already killing some Pacific units. That's pretty good. Either way, Fortlandia is getting a bit bigger, but we like all of the United States. It's looking like the Syndicalists might be the next ones to capitulate, perhaps. By the way, if you think this video is a bit schizo, then don't worry. The next time will actually be a lot more schizophrenic. But after that, we'll probably do something a bit more normal. If we look at this, then yeah, you know, the Pacific is always weak. It can usually only win if the player's in charge. You also may not have noticed, but I have the biggest industrial base out of everyone here. I'm gonna need a lot of. I'm going to have to do all the companies, I think, actually. Hey, while I'm recording this, my Al Capone video is actually premiering. Very nice. For the second time in the series, I walked into Pittsburgh unopposed. What the hell? They kicked me out of Indiana! Fuck you! How's this battle still going? I thought I lost it. It's just Australians. Why is New York City all Australians? Yo, check it out. We got Entente units in there. The Syndicalists are actually counterattacking. That's actually impressive. Oh yeah, World War II should be starting any moment now, I think. You know what? No more Ku Klux Klan. You know what? Racism might actually be a bit cringe. You know, if I had a penny for every time I got a big encirclement in, like, fucking Pennsylvania in this series, I would have 2 nickels. I don't occupy Detroit, so I don't know what the fuck you're on about. Let me see the casualties. Oh! And just like that, a bunch of Syndicalists and Federalists are encircled. They're all doomed. Oh my god, they broke my navy. How dare they? Don't lie. These encircled men, kinda hard to kill. And I keep forgetting to research. I'm retarded. Oh, there's so many Entente divisions trapped. Holy fuck! They are actually cooked. Okay, I guess losing that many divisions was a little too much for them. Alright, the next target will be the Syndicalists. I'm just battle planning them now. They can't even resist. And there we go. There goes the Syndicalists. I don't know why they're trying to resist. Encirclement. Can you like die already? Better tank stuff. Very necessary. They're screwed. Yeah! Alright, that was not as satisfying as last one, but it was definitely easier. With the Civil War over, we now moved to rebuild the country. You know, as always, Reconstruction was pretty boring. It's just what we did during Reconstruction, that's what was interesting. After all, we're doing technocracy here. While we could just immediately start doing all the techie stuff, no, we need to rebuild. Now where the fuck's Reconstruction? Here it is. So this is the Constitutionalist Reconstruction tree. Again, I'm just not going to show it really because, well, there's no reason to. Like, you know, it's really boring. We're just kind of sitting around. So I'm just going to do these focuses, and then then I'll show you what I've been up to while I've been doing all this. Hey everyone, I'm done with Reconstruction now. Well, mostly. We still got some areas to rebuild, but we're done with the Reconstruction focuses for the most part. I'm also starting the recording back up again because, yeah, we're invading Mexico. The reason we're invading Mexico is because the Third National is not doing too great. You know, doing pretty bad actually. And yes, I have tank divisions. You know, organization isn't great, but that's why I usually pair them with something like infantry. Mexico is complete shit on its own, which thankfully it is, so we're already breaking through. We got 5 full armies of infantry, but that's not going to be like the main army. Actually, in fact, I was looking into converting these guys into mechanized. However, to do that for this first one, we would need a lot of mechanized. Not quite. We're probably gonna be lucky if we even get Mexico, even though we're occupying like most of it. All right, we got what we wanted. We got Mexico. And yes, I'm going to see to it that we actually do get to use nukes this time. We ended the episode 1 before we could finish researching the nuclear bomb, and we didn't even research atomic energy last time. This time I'm going to make sure we actually get to drop a nuke on someone. Oh, look at that! Our first 12 tank divisions have been deployed. Why are they called motorized? Under General Patton. Oh my god, he's insanely strong. Holy shit. Under Patton, we'll command our tank corps. I think we're going to do these focuses next. Let's see, can I do that now? No. Let's see, how strong is Germany? 214 mil is 233. Oh, I have way more civs. Alright, they got more on tanks. But I got way more on infantry, and I could probably catch up to them on tanks if I tried. And we can now finally get our first fully mechanized army. Though my normal military equipment stuff that's way better than Germany's, like double. However, they're beating me out in tanks. Oh yeah, that's right. I have not made an intelligence agency. Ooh, okay. Both of these are really interesting. We could do the intercontinental bomber or the mothership. That should be the last thing I have to rebuild for now. I'm just looking at like, I was looking at Germany's, and theirs is like way bigger. I have 230 factories on military equipment and only 54 on tanks. Okay, I can convert another army. Alright, I think I've more or less got airplane designer figured out. So this is going to be a strat bomber. Yeah, Mad Dash Rock's literally perfect for what I'm doing. I'm doing technocracy. Remember that. And yeah, I can convert you too. Let me see. I have 91 on tanks. They have 85. We've beaten them on tanks. You have anywhere from 85 to 265. I have 150. Oh, Russia's caked. So one more army needs converting, and then yeah. Alright, I'm no longer aiming to beat Germany in terms of well, tank and military equipment. I'm now aiming to beat Russia. Because yeah, we're dwarfing them on normal equipment. But they are definitely beating us on tanks. Which explains why they're kind of winning against Germany and Austria right now. So mechanized production is a little bit stunted at the moment because we upgraded to mechanized 2. Alright, time to research amphibious tanks. I want to see if they're any good. I never use them. I always use either just normal units or like straight up Marines. We should be done. Yep, there we go. Now I won't lie. A lot of the country right now is overbuilt. But you know, that's why we get new territories. Some places to build more spaces for our crazy projects. China bros. It's so over. I'm also going to look into experimental rockets. I want to see if they're any good. I proceeded to do nothing for the rest of the campaign with these experimental rockets. Alright, if I do this one, I can join the Entente. If I do this one, then I'm just isolationist. That's not any fun. We can defend the Boers. Don't know why you do that, but you can. Then we can look to the Reichsadler. Or, you know, just join the Reichspakt. But I think join the Reichspakt is actually better suited for the Union State episode, which is not next. Actually, it's probably going to be maybe episode 5. I think we're going to do New England next, actually. Anyway, the obvious solution is to make our own faction. I think the amphibious tanks count as a form of light tanks. I think improved automatic cannon will do the best long term. I mean, that's better. Oh my god, the reliability is insane. Manifest destiny, yo. Some of you will go here and you'll spearhead an attack there. So we got a lot of war goals. I think it's time we use one. Oh my. Yeah, America has the best technology. The war just started, dude! just got started! Bro. That was so fast! Oh my god, that was actually so fast! Listen, man. The Canadians, they were definitely up to something. Look, they even got another nuclear facility. You know, they offered it this time. And this time I don't even want it. Y'all offered it at the wrong time. I'm telling you. I'll be completely upfront with you. Choosing to continue fighting the Entente, kind of a mistake. I actually had plans to go to war with the Reichspakt in this campaign. Oh well, I got to nuke someone, so it's fine, I guess. Holy fucking shit, we actually melted them. How are those nukes coming along? Oh, about a quarter way done. Alright, my tanks are actually so overpowered, bro. We're running them down in an instant! I heard from a friend that modern tanks in this game are actually worse than mediums. What do I even need to produce? I have everything! Ah, fuck. Australasia is a major too. Chances are, though, I'm probably stronger. Wait, why is Venezuela a major? They're barely alive right now, bro. Oh, literally, the only 3i member alive is Britain. And they're kind of getting their shit whooped. I'm gonna use that XP I have. Oh, so it counts as amphibious. Oh, okay. If the special division, I think I might just like... Maybe for support companies, I just do like what I usually do for special forces. Look, man, I don't know what I was on when I was playing this. Why did I think this was good? Did you see how low the HP and organization was? Jesus Christ, no wonder it was failed later on. Okay, so in terms of factories, I have 180 on tanks. Germany only has 80 now. I think a lot of them are under Russian control. Yeah, I'm just barely better than Russia in that regard. They're actually catching up. That's... Oh wait, yeah, we're on... I have like one more factory than them. Alright. Okay, so I stopped the recording, forgot to turn it back on, but the front lines haven't really moved all that much. And also, Russia conquered Germany. It took away all of France from the exiles. Who, for some reason, got part of Switzerland. However, if the naval invasion fails, then I might have an alternative method almost done. Alright, so, here's the thing that I'm also realizing now. Even if we've cleared the divisions here, there's going to be no way to advance, apart from like these really narrow corridors in the Amazon, because everywhere else is impassable because of all them trees. They have like 17 divisions there. What the hell? The invasion failed because they fucked everything up. They decided to randomly catch my guys as they were leaving, and now I just lost a bunch of you know, divisions that were a pain in the ass to get in the first place. Alright, so amphibious tanks didn't work because of how over-garrisoned shit was. You know, we're gonna... You know, West Indies Union, you're Belgium now. Even if, I can't invade, I can at least still nuke something. So let's see, will this work? If you're wondering, yes, I did record for a little bit more after this, but ultimately, the campaign was going nowhere, and quite frankly, I was really tired and wanted to move on to something else. So I decided to just call it here. All in all, we know with some pretty cool borders, so I'm satisfied. And of course, like always, we're going to put the country we played today on a tier list. And this time it was the Constitutionalists. Now, the Civil War, I won't lie, in the early stages, it was rough. Because the Union State and the Syndicalists had... you know, that truce going on, they were able to focus a lot of their resources on me, which made defending a lot harder. Only when it broke was I able to begin countering and eventually take over the south and thus the rest of the nation. Weirdly enough, I also had a much easier time taking DC this time. I don't know, maybe it's just because like the Federalists overextended themselves, even despite the Entente's help. Even after Civil War, things went a lot better. I had to preemptively invade Mexico just so the Entente or like the Germans wouldn't get it, which was a problem in the first episode. I wanted to take Mexico in that one, but Germany got to it first. But I was able to get it this time, and plus since the Peace of Kind actually didn't break, but it's just I decided to be dumb and not accept the ceasefire of the Entente. I should have accepted it, honestly. Maybe I could have gone to war with Russia instead. Alright, it was fun to actually try out different technologies than usual. I tried out using tanks again, which actually was pretty cool. I was able to get a better tank industry in Germany, and not only did I try using tanks again en masse, but I also tried out amphibious tanks. They're not really too good for naval invasions, but you know what? I mean, they just didn't do good because of how over-garrisoned the port was. But I also learned that they were amazing for crossing straits. Overall, very fun campaign. I was able to basically form a Pax North American state. You know what? I was also able to drop a nuke, so I don't know, maybe I'm just a bit biased right now, but I think the Constitutionalists, for now, are going in S tier. Overall, I'd say the glorious journey of our great nation, my friend, was a very interesting one, and one that I recommend a lot of other people look into. Quite frankly, it's important to know where we came from, and how we got to where we are now. But you know, I always talk to you guys because you always have something interesting to say, so what do you think about our great nation?
Sir, what part of restraining order and stay the hell away from me do you not understand? I've had to change jobs twice now, you fucking retard. Everyone, I would just like to say that what I said was for a joke. If you are offended by it, then fuck you.